saw it coming.
Yeah, that's why they went for the X-Borg. All right.
Let's see. Let us see as we enter the land of dawn. For game one, Derby STM, Bigatron by Vitality, or Alter Ego Esports.
All right, here we go. This is a questionable matchup, I think, Arashi. 50-50, but there's more kiting potential, more range for BTR, definitely more dive for Alter Ego.
Well, we've seen it before, but there's this, something nags me when I see this fighter in the gold lane situation, but then having an assassin on top of that. We talked about having the playmaking potential, and for Alter Ego, it's all coming from the frontliners. For Bigatron, there is a Hayabusa that can catch Alter Ego off guard. So that's where some of my thought process is. I really feel like there's a bit of favor here towards Bigatron. Looking at the emblems by GamesMax though, tenacity for Moreno. He knows he is going to be in a lot of danger. Oh,
3v2, that's a taunt! That's
Great.
the burst! Rin finds it! That's gonna be two members off the board instantly! Alter Ego shifting their gears early.
Early kills for Alter Ego. BTR unable to respond properly, and it's Alec holding the bush early.
alright. Again, really a good early start there from Alter Ego. Managed to snag that early skirmish. Again, Bigatron, they don't have a lot of tankiness in this early game, so if they want to let Moreno do some damage and actually have some impact in the early game, they need the right allocation of protection and aggression.
The fighters.
Yeah, melee heroes, man, this is a bad matchup. So Iman definitely gonna control it. The control he has will translate over. Oh, Nino walking up aggressively. Does get level 4. Petrified and Fierce Dive used up. Shogun gonna be caught. Still has the healing from Finn. Alex walking up as well. Great blink away. Finn's gonna be caught though. Has the flicker out. Nile zoned away. Level 4 for Nino, but he's already used the Black Dragon form in the Petrify, which means Moreno will have to flicker away. Great take on a turtle instantly from Alter Ego.
Very well coordinated, I feel like, right, Arashi?
So much more aggression available. Big ultis too. Alec, not really in danger just yet. Bigatron are just struggling with a lack of frontliners because they need items before Finn. Oh!
Great immobilization on a 2, but there's no one there. I think Shogun. Oh, wait a second. Now comes in last second. And AOG locks Finn down. The damage coming through again. Traction pulse. Locking Alec down, but it's just Alec. But it is Alec who gets the double.
That's a little bit of unfortunate events there for Alter Ego. And they got the double.
What is that?
Let's go Delwyn, man.
How is that a prediction?
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Interesting.
Oh, Purify. Yeah, not enough damage. Just the Purify baited out.
So again, when it comes to the pick-off threat, Bigatron has more to say, but in a fight like that, to get the buff there.
And the Faraga armor.
That Faraga armor is going to be so beneficial towards the later stages, because again, Alter Ego have a lot of trailing damage, damage that you kind of forget about, like the damage from the Sushin, like the damage from the Sha energy from Nino on the Yuzong too. So the Faraga armor is going to allow Bigatron to kind of ignore that just a little bit. Can Rin though? Want to find something?
Alec's a bit too tanky, man. They can't deal with him just yet. I think they need a man to really deal with Mr. Alec, who's very deep in enemy territory. Nile, a level below Rin, will go to the orange buff and will be bullied here. Shogun needs to assist Nile a bit.
Yeah, very healthy lead though. For 2,000 gold lead already in hand before 5 minutes. Second turtle though, let's see. I think it's gonna be a 5v5, but X-Borg is way behind.
Shogun. It's just gonna be Finn taken out. Black Dragon form used up as well. Big resources down already. BTR on the defense.
Well, Nile already used the Retribution to secure his contested orange buff right before the turtle take, so Finn going in there is a bit interesting by all means. And now look at the play from Alter Ego. They know that no one can really threaten Alec without expending a lot of resources, so they send him out there for information and they cut off the map as Bigatron try and struggle to get Nile his farm, getting that purple buff.
Yeah, level 9 Rin, level 7 Nile. 2 levels behind this Hayabusa, so again, just a tall mountain to climb. No Viraga armor for Iman, but it seems like in the mid lane it's going to be the action.
Purify out though.
Wow.
Ijume. Easy answer. The bottom lane, Aman bullied by Alec and Arfi for now.
Man, Finn has been actively going to this mid lane again and again, and yet Ijume is doing a great job making sure he has the Purify available if he wants to walk up a bit more aggressively. Just like that, Bigatron, they're stuck trying to play defensive. Eman
has to play card to Praga Armor as well. It'll be pop right as it comes back up. Might be looking for a dive here. Eman will not be able to defend this turret, so it's a fully... Oh! Never mind. I thought they were going to go for the dive there against Eman, but they won't be able to. We'll just back away.
Look at the moves from Bigatron. They keep sending Shogun to the mid lane here. I'm guessing it's just to protect Moreno, but that's kind of stifling Shogun's own income and experience gains. So the Alice scales, by all means, needs some items. If Shogun does this, he's going to lack impact. Oh!
Well, Purify this time around. The Shadow Kill comes around. Hijume will be taken very low. Oh my god! Nile is able to find it. Petrify on the back line. Moreno able to escape, but look at the damage coming through. Moreno will fall to the DPS. The DOT, rather, of Nino on the Yuzong.
It's a 2-for-1. Alter Ego again finds the better trade. That's going to be the last turtle coming to the Lanadon. Seems like it will be uncontested, and Alter Ego will collect perfect turtle this time around.
Alec doesn't have to AOG. It's going to be a two-man taunt as Arfi walks up. Does not have the bravest fighter. Now it actually is going to be coming back up as he goes in for the stun. He's able to find it. Shogun will not engage. Now he goes in for the blink again. Will go for the ultimate. RP very, very low. Will be taken down. Moreno picks up the kill. Spin is able to escape. Now last Insanity to the midst of it all. Shogun immobilizing all of them. And it turns the fight for a bit. The traction pulse locks Alec down. That's Nile landing the quad shadow and the shadow kill, but has to run away. Grim out and Shocker. Complete zone away from the mid lane turret. PTR stabilize.
Beautiful recovery from the side of Bigatron. They lose out on the turtle, but the fight there was perfect. Alec, Arfi was a little bit too deep in enemy territories, which Bigatron was able to capitalize. Not just the kill, they got the tier 1 mid lane as well.
That's Alter Ego not respecting Bigatron's damage potential. You can't stick around and allow Eman on the X-Borg to build up the stacks on you, because that's where the true damage really, really comes through. And they, in trying to contest that buff, they stuck around for way too much in the jungle, right? In the cramped spaces where Alter Ego has value, but so does Bigatron. So execution is definitely key right here. And timing on when to use your big ultimates is going to decide how these fights really go.
Moreno's still farming. How's the gold situation looking like? Oh, wow, they're tied mid lane. Interesting.
Surprisingly, Moreno, with the babysit of Shogun, is able to actually farm enough. Eman now under fire.
There's a few health bars. And the last Insanity, but the Praga Armor's going to be down. That's a flicker out. Taken out now with a turret down below. Not in response, you see Moreno going to be stunned up. Spin walks up, but there shouldn't be any more of a fight with Eman out. Oh my lord, the damage over. Nile will be able to take the purple, but that's a red tree down right as the Lord spawns in the game. And Moreno, wow! Sky Piercer!
At the stage, I don't think it's worth it. Do you concur?
It's just dangerous, man. He hasn't really been able to output all that much damage. We'll see how this goes as Victor Palembang Luke shows up here.
BTRP, Luke.
Hey! Luke, what happened? He's gone! What?
Wow.
Fuss?
Alter Ego almost up 5k as they collect the lore. Now with this build-up, they want to fight.
Whoa, they go on to RP though. The AOG, was a bit off. Eman cutting away now, does not have the flick of the Praga Armor is going to be down. The immobilization will land there. Mountain Shocker does not. That's the burn down. RP taking low, flickers back to safety. A win for Alter Ego.
No Finn. Nile doesn't really find the angle.
No shadow kill.
But the Black Dragon form is still in play. Nino still holding on to it, waiting for the Lord. Mind you, this is the first Lord, so let's see Bigatron by Vitality. Will they be able to, at least cut loss while defending this Lord?
I think they're going to lose all turrets outside of the base. Oh, Eman.
So it gets the last Insanity down. That's a blow up. It should be a creep tier 2 in the mid lane. RP gets a stun on Moreno. Alec will not go for the taunt. Rin 2 levels ahead. Lord still in the bottom lane, but they still have holy shields. And Finn will try to delay this push.
Trying to get the wave together at least.
Full stacks on Eman on the Lord. They want to keep the holy shield for as long as possible so that the wave Doesn't come in too... Oh, actually stopped the charge entirely.
All right, great moves from Bigatron. In fact, one turret still stands on the top side. Small victories here for Bigatron. But their issue still stands. Whenever they want to use, they want to start anything aggressive, they have to always consider the fact that their backline is always going to be under fire, and they need to save some tools here, whether it's a Tsunami Slam, whether it's the big AoE knockup from Shogun. So their defensive and aggressive options are one and the same, whereas for Alter Ego, they have no defensive needs here. They just go all in and try to win outright.
Especially with the goal lead that they have, Alter Ego will not be gun-shy and looking for a fight. But yeah, now things, tempo, slow down. Take a look at the freeze lane bottom side. They're making Bigatron Vitality starve with the farm as well. AOG!
Moreno jumps away. They will get a turret though, however, but they've used the Black Dragon farm. Amon's cutting back now, pulling him back as well. Traction pulse doesn't land. Just a defense for BTR. Mounted Shocker down already though. They want to reclaim a bit of position. That's an all-in over to the Dragon, but there's no follow-up. Now it's Knowledge going to get taunted down. RP with the Black. Oh, that's a Brave Spider over. Vinso sustaining the back line, and Shogun is able to dish out so much damage, sustaining back as well. The Kite RP! With the jump in forward, that's going to be the blink out from Shogun. Amon doing a whole lot of damage. Will lose on the Faraga.
Gotta be careful there with the true damage of
Wow.
Emon. Nile though, with the Flying Claw, perhaps looks for an angle.
Shadow kill. He has the Black. Oh, the quad shadow is what I mean. Niall's gonna blink all around.
No shadow.
Rin will get the kill. There's no shadow. And Iman's a bit too late. Rin. Oh, Iman walks up. No Niall for the Lord.
Wow, Alter Ego. It looked kind of iffy there, but Nile kind of gave like free food. Arashi.
Good moves from Alter Ego to punish Nile when he's trying to surprise them, you know? Flex some moves. They just went straight to the final quad shadow in the back, and just like that, he's stuck.
Oh, Alec stole the purple away.
Yikes, dude. 8K and growing for Alter Ego. Bigatron, it seems like they have the right idea, but they haven't been able to use Moreno's crowd control as efficiently as they would have liked. And on top of that, Eman is the main damage dealer, it seems like, for this team, and he is not outputting enough damage just about yet. Going with the War Axe into the Brute Force Oracle, so by all means a hybrid type of build, but now you have to question, with Moreno not really having space to deal some damage, does Eman have to go a bit more aggressive, find ways to last Insanity deeper into the fight?
It's gonna be interesting. 9,000 goal lead. Perhaps this is gonna be the final push of game one. Let's see the offense and the defense.
Oh, very deep dive there, zoning them from the waves. Moreno going to be petrified, taken out for sure. The DOT ticks down on him. Iman pops in the last Insanity. Shogun still able to defend right now. Another wave in the mid lane coming down as BTR defend for now. But can they defend a whole other wave? Iman, Faraga armor back up. That's going to be Finn jumping around, trying to look for an angle. Now as Iman burns the wave down with the help of Nile. It will just be one base turret for now, but they will be looking for another one in the bottom lane just with one more wave. They're dealing with Bigatron's wave. As the man walks up, tries to deal damage, will be going through the HP bars like Alec. Down to half. Whoa, Shogun's holding already. Rin will escape. Alec taunts away. Mounted Shocker used. Up top though, sneaky Hijume split push. Moreno unable to get there in time. For BTR, I guess they still have the far lane intact, but Alter Ego get two.
Wow, what a defense, but Alter Ego, on the Lord push Arashi, I feel like it wasn't effective. You know, they rely on just one lane mid push.
They also made the move earlier to take out Moreno, but it wasn't during like the turret takes. Basically, it was a bit earlier than that.
Eman.
So they don't really get full value. And oh, hang on a second, Eman. Want to be careful here.
Okay, just to take the orange buff away.
I was going to say the saving grace for Bigatron is that the wave clear and damage output is relatively safe. You can't pick off and assassinate Eman, right? And you can't dive in and stop Eman from clearing. He'll stay there with the fire just spraying onto the wave, and slowly but surely the waves will get cleared, and you can't really stay there without really getting punished for it. They are 10k gold behind, but this is actually the moment where I think Alter Ego are feeling some urgency on when to try and end this out.
Well, okay. You're right. And now, if we take a look at the situation, It's going to be the Lord spawning in less than 10 seconds. And Bigatron Vitality. Do they contest? I don't think so.
I think they have to.
They have to. It's kind of a gamble. It's a big gamble. Because if not, they're going to definitely pay the price.
I think they should really figure out what Finn is trying to do or should do in these fights. Is he going to try and delay? Is he going to try and protect Moreno? Is he going to try and actually go for a pick-off? Of course, not onto Hijime, but they have to figure out what's his role, because I feel like he's kind of sporadic throughout the game so far and needs some more vision.
With the shred. Alex down below holding him down. This is amazing from Alec, man.
Wow.
Rin's getting stunned up now. Rin's looking to play. Flicker out, Shogun blinks away. Niall almost soloed by Alec. What the heck?
Dude, when the Gato-Gacha is ahead, it's a carry, dude. Alec is 3-0-6, make no mistake. Moreno and Niall, I think, at this point, will not be able to 1v1 him.
They will surely lose that last base turret, right? This is an end angle, but also if BTR somehow turn things around, it'll be at the minimum for Alter Ego, 3 base turrets down.
With the spells all active from side of Alter Ego, definitely the end angle is very, very wide. Let's see the execution. Will Alter Ego be able to close it out?
They read it now. That's going to be a dive in from Rin. The Black Dragon form as well to the back line. As Spin goes in, but the AOG will lock him down. Tsunami Slam out already. The base is wide open, and Alter Ego should be able to get it done now. Can they target enough? Wait a second. It's taking a bit too long. The minions aren't there. Oh no, Alter Ego! There's no minutes. They hold it down. They go all in, and now it's going to be double. Moreno picking up a triple. Alex Dembol and Falcon goes in for the chase. What? Alter Ego mismanaged the waves. There's 30 seconds on the death timers. Moreno picked up a random maniac. It's not endable for BTR, I don't think. Wait, is it?
Minions are up. 15 seconds on the clock for Rin. The Red Terminators, they have defended, and now they are on the offense.
There's no flicker on Finn. There's no surprises available for Bigatron to try and catch Rin out.
Rin and Nino will be up. Nino will be up in 5. Arfi in 5. Rin is up.
No, I don't think they can end.
Alter Ego will not be able to find the angle to end there. But take a look at the gold leader, Rashi. And at this point, it doesn't even matter.
That's the problem with having very little siege, but I think they could have actually targeted the base, no?
They could have. I really feel like they could have. They tried to do so many things at the same time, and the wave got cleared. Again, this is the benefit from Bigatron. So much AoE, they were fighting while clearing. You can't say the same for Alter Ego. Moreno picking up stacks on that Sky Piercer as well. Now Alter Ego have to be a bit more careful. They have the far lane macro advantage here. They have the AOG to cover the distance too. But now Bigatron are actually hitting hard, and Alter Ego cannot neglect it. And their heroes, especially Nino, is the immediate person, don't really scale well into the late game.
I think for BTR, the better call would have been to push in bottom lane instead of pushing in mid, right? Just so that they can have far lane. I think they were really looking for the end there. And now it's going to cost them because the mid is probably the least effective turret to take. And Man has immortality too now. Oh man, the scaling should already be here.
I think for Eman, he's playing a lot more boldly this time because he does have more equipment. He has an extra bit of Immortal just in case. So, well now, Bigatron can actually take a bit more risks, right? Because Shogun and Eman should be really tanky at this point. And the only real DPS tool is Rin, right? There's not a lot of DPS available after that 7 to 9.
Their full burst.
About 8,000 gold swing towards Bigatron.
A big one indeed. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Evolved Lord. So either Alter Ego or Bigatron gets the Lord, it will increase their odds. But let's see here. Will they pull the trigger to fight and neglect the Lord?
Alec though, kind of zone in the back. Concealed by Finn.
Oh no! Arfi way too aggressive. That's going to be the AOG locking him down. Shadow kill coming in. And oh! That's a kill for Niall. He quad shadows away. The Black Dragon's going to be coming down now as Niall. Can he get the quad shadow out? The Petrify over. Niall will die. That's Rin picking up the kill, but that's 2 on the board. Nino does not have the Petrify. Rin's looking for the angle right now on the Mountain Shocker, but he will just trace this away as Aman gets the orange buff. No, it's Hijime actually. It's Nino. Furious dives away. A wave in the bottom lane, but I don't think Alter Ego can blitz the Lord. Shogun going to be sent down below as the rest of BTR try to 3v3 out.
What a game we have, ladies and gentlemen. And we have reached the 20th minute.
Mobilization into the Purify. Hijume has the Crimson Beacon. Mid-wave coming down as well now as the Winter Crown gets bought out by Shogun. BTR holding on the Lord. Rin has Red Tree. So they have to bait Rin in. There's no other way. Rin's still there. Emon's gonna spot him, doing a lot of damage there. But it's both. No, my God, Finn! He gets the Tsunami Slam! It's an attempt in the bottom lane, Nino! Can you save the game? This is the only chance they have. Finn for the knockup. Emon trying to deal damage. Flame on right now. Black Dragon form. Can they get the Lord Nino? No, he cannot. Finn will claim it. It's an immortality bite for Emon as he kites away from Nino. Finn is able to sustain up. He gets stunned up, but Niall's able to go in with the Quad Shadow now. Can he get the Shadow kill in time? He's going to be taunted up. Hijume very low. That's another lockup for Finn. Shadow kill! And it's another for Moreno. Shogun still dealing it away. Emon's going on Hijume. Last immortality now. Fires him in the crowd! What the hell did we just witness?
The Red Terminators, they're terminating Alter Ego. 4 members are off the board, but Rin will be back in 5. But Biggershot Vitality with the Lord Evolve. Now up, they look to end game 1.
Holy moly, Arashi, there's a wave up top though. Oh, Niall gets sent to deal with it. It's 3v4 anyways. Wait, Shogun gets sent to deal with it. Niall goes in. Hijume! A desperate play! There's nothing he can do, to be fair. Rin tries as well, but Emon will try to stop him. Now it's just Rin with no ultimate. Finn walks up. That is Moreno! Gunning Alter Ego's Crystal down.